first worked with Mention Me, I think it was about 4.5 years ago at Monica Vinegar. So when I joined Kurt Geiger in November 2016, I didn't hesitate to bring them in because I knew it would make me look good. Kurt Geiger launched in 1963 in Bond Street, and today we have over 70 stores worldwide. We've got 4 brands under the umbrella of Kurt Geiger, so Kurt Geiger London, KG, Miss KG and Carvella. We've got 2 websites, so kurtgeiger.com, and one you might not have heard of is shoeaholics.com, which is our off-price site. So if you like a discount, I encourage you to go and visit that site. We haven't just got our own brands there, we've got external brands like Puma, Hunter, got all sorts of brands coming on board, so check it out. These are some snapshots from our ad campaign for this season and last season, which is all about characterful styles, so really trying to show the breadth of the product that we have at Kurt Geiger. We also run the shoe departments in Harrods and Selfridges, so if you're buying a pair of Gucci trainers from Harrods, you're actually buying it through Kurt Geiger. So this kind of wealth of shoe experience means that we are Europe's #1 retailer of luxury shoes today, and that we sell over 4 million pairs of shoes a year. So really exciting business to work at. So coming on to why referral marketing. Well, fashion is normally a really feel-good purchase. It's something you naturally want to share. As Andy talked to, it's, you know, you get a compliment, you'll instantly be really proud to say, oh, they're from here, they're from there. We really try and maximise this at Kurt Geiger, so as well as having a pop-up on the order confirmation page about our programme, we'll also feature it in our order confirmation and order dispatch emails. And we're looking to put a kind of direct mailer in the orders themselves as well, so at that moment where you've opened your box and you see your gorgeous shoes or bag for the first time, we're trying to capture that really feel-good feeling and encourage you to share with a friend. Influencer marketing, I'm sure a lot of you are doing some influencer marketing, and I think where this is going, you know, with the really strict guidelines around influencers saying what's an ad and what's not, and with the rise of micro-influencers versus those previously more established ones, this is a really powerful way to get your kind of natural brand advocates spreading the message of your brand. And again, it's that kind of genuine message that has integrity to it. And also we've seen, I'll talk about this a bit later, that it doesn't just drive new customer acquisition, it also gives a reason for customers returning to you. So for us, it's acquisition and a retention tool. So in terms of getting started with Mention Me, we launched a couple of years ago. It's incredibly pain-free to get up and running with Mention Me. They kind of take all the legwork out for you, so you'll give them your brand guidelines, and at Kurt Geiger, obviously brand is really important to us. They can take that away with them and suggest copy, designs, all that kind of thing. So really, really quick to get up and running. In terms of your dev resource, it's just putting that tag on your website, so that's positive. We were really keen, once we were up and running, to get going on some A/B split tests, because this is the whole fun of digital marketing, right? It's all in the data and the numbers and seeing what works, and having some internal bets and proving all the opinions you're getting wrong. So the first A/B split test we did was some descriptive copy versus really short and sweet. So I don't know if you can see this, but it says, treat your friends to 15% off their first online Kurt Geiger purchase. Once they shop, we'll give you 15% off to say thanks. So kind of being really clear about how the process works versus, do you fancy 15% off your next order? Any guesses as to which one was the winner? You've got a 50% chance of getting it right. Do you want to guess? Short. Concise, yeah. Anyone else? No? Okay. It's actually descriptive was the winner, so 21% more shares and 98% more customers. That surprised me as well, which just goes to show you never know, right? That's the whole joy of split testing. Next, we tested imagery. So this is Susie Bubble, who is a fashion blogger who I think started fashion blogging literally way back when it started. Really known for her colourful, characterful style, so we really wanted her to be part of the campaign. She's carrying 2 bags, she's got great trainers on, so loads of product in this shot. And then we've got our kind of original iconic Britain court shoe, which is probably our best known style from our Kurt Geiger London brand. Any guesses on this one? Shoe. Anyone else? Shoe was right, well done. 21% more shares, 51% more new customers. And you can work with your client success manager to, they'll tell you once you've got enough data to pull a clear winner and then run forward with that version and move to your next test. Maybe it's because we're better known for heels and it's, a juicy shot of a red shoe, which is our brand colour, but who knows, it's just, you can just carry on testing. What I would recommend you consider is trying to use images that speak to that idea of sharing with friends. So we happened to have this shoot, I think it was a couple of years ago now, of 2 models together that gave that sense of sharing with your friend, and I think it worked really well. The other thing you can do is show different images to your original customer who's doing the referring, something like this, versus your new customer who then might need a bit more of an introduction to your brand. So I think where we showed this image to the original customer, to the new customer we showed 3 of our best-selling categories. So images on top of one another. So you can really play with that idea of where is the customer in the journey and what image is going to resonate with them. Share channels. So Andy touched on the different ways that customers can share using Mention Me, from email to WhatsApp to by name, word of mouth. So what we really see is that, let me just check my colours. So at the initial sharing stage, a lot of it happens by WhatsApp and email, so the blue and the green. In terms of responses, I think Facebook probably always appears as a big chunk in this section, because when you're sharing on Facebook, you're sharing it to everybody, all of your friends, everybody on your feed, versus WhatsApp might be a 1-on-1 or a 1-to-6. Email is probably going to be a 1-on-1 as well. But we don't see necessarily as many conversions from Facebook as a channel. So when it comes to actually where they're converting and where they're coming through that sale from, it's much more about name, which is that light blue section, email, and then WhatsApp is our best performing social media channel with 11%. AOV. So there was a challenge recently internally about how customers coming via this channel compared to new customers coming from other channels. So we looked at AOV as a metric to kind of test that theory and that concern. And it was really positive. We saw that actually it was 11% higher for referred customers versus customers that came from other channels. And I think as we continue to get a bit more developed in our customer metrics in-house and have a lifetime value, returns rate, etc., we'll carry on doing these comparisons and hopefully see positive results on those as well. And purchase rate, so as I talked about, it's not just that initial purchase, it's also looking at repeat purchase and retention. So we saw that in a 12-month period, 24% of revenue from those referred customers came from a repeat purchase. And again, I think that speaks to the nature of this channel and the fact that you're only going to refer to people who are really interested, probably really interested in that brand and likely to shop. So they become your really good customers, essentially. So takeaways, A/B testing is crucial. Your client success manager will have endless ideas from what they've done with other brands. They'll share a list with you and you can get up and running. And it can be anything from image to copy to design of the page to incentive. Another test that we did was percentage off versus money off. And again, we found percentage was better, but there's so many different things you can play with. Name sharing is key to our offline strategy, which I think is a really strong part of the Mention Me platform. It feels like it's the most natural way to refer, right? Referral drives an increase in AOV and repeat purchase. So again, it's not just a new customer acquisition tool for us, it is a retention tool as well. And that really your client success person within Mention Me is really an extension of your team. They do take out the legwork, you'll have regular calls with them, And you can log in and look at your dashboard at any point, and it's really easy to see how you're performing, what split tests are doing what. And you can, you'll get kind of automated monthly reports as well, but they really are on the end of the phone. They're there, they're working with you to make sure the program is effective as possible. And I think